Bingo was his name. B-I, roof, and Bingo was his name. This is the best lighting that I could get. As long as I don't do this. I am trying to retrieve where I am mentally before the coffee. So I like how this seahorse is glowing. The sunlight is making it glow. Should I move a bit? Yep, that's better, I think. Pero so I watched one of my, I hope I don't have something in my teeth. I watched one of my early videos last night. It's the one where I talked about the direction that I want to take as an artist, and quite frankly, the first day that I have ever really put it on the ground that I want to be an artist, that it's not just maybe in the next life sort of business that I will involve myself in. No, not in the next life. Here in this life. That day I decided, here in this life I will make it happen. And it's so cool to have that access to an older version of myself when I think 3 months ago, May 18. I remember because I was not May 18 exactly, but near that date. Is it 3 months? May, June, July, August. No, not 3 months, more than 4, but almost 4. But it feels like a lot has changed. Even the way I spoke, how I look, my hair, how I think. I think it wasn't much of a change in how I think, but I talked quite slowly. I realized I learned how to talk slowly. I actually had to speed it up. I think 1.75 the speed that I put in, and it's still not fast the way I'm speaking. It sounds still like normal, so I would imagine that if I put it to normal, how slow it's gonna be. And I did that because it was the night and I want to sleep earlier. So if I watched it the normal speed, it's gonna take me longer. And I think watching that made me realize a lot of things, especially what I'm about to talk about now. The way I spoke there, I can't believe how eloquent I was and how graceful I put into words what's on my mind. despite the other things or other approaches that I can feel my mind running across with as I was forming my sentences. It feels such a long time ago. It feels such a long time ago. Also, the manner I was speaking, it's so different. I liked myself that way. I also like myself now, but I feel like I've lost some of that self. I'm not sure exactly, because she appears more soft. She appears more soft. From my perspective, at least, comparing to how I'm speaking now or dealing with things or thinking about things, she appears more soft, and she is definitely 3 months ago, she is more soft than I am right now. And I guess I should head now to what I'm originally about to discuss: the beauty of slowing down. Because it's nice to have seen that video, because sometimes, to be honest with you, I'm tempted to post shorts because that's what everyone else is doing. That's how they approach things, and that's how they put themselves out there better. But then I realized it will attract the wrong kind of attention. Plus, that's not how I operate. Because it's not gonna be sustainable for me in the long run, posting shorts. No, it's not. It's not. It's gonna ruin something. It's gonna ruin the way I want to really do things, because I like taking things or slowing down with life in general. If I'm not forced to do the way that I have, do it the way I should do because of the world and how I have to survive, I will be looking at the trees longer in every day, not just when I'm free. Especially now that they still have leaves, I will look at the leaves one by one. Even I feel like if I don't have to work, I will look at these leaves one by one and see how some are smaller or how some have edges that are turning brown. I will do that, and me creating these shorts or making a TikTok again does not fit with the future. When I imagine the things that I really wanna do, it doesn't fit, because I'm okay now. I can eat. I have a roof over my head. I have some savings. I have enough now when it comes to financial things. And I want to stick to the reason why I started this experiments or finding my approach or building some kind of space for myself to exist, or finding my style or building my style. I forgot the first part of the sentence. Yeah, the reason why I started this is because of this something that I basically, if I also apply the same way that I am living right now, where I have to always hurry up, run somewhere, and I put that in my art, it's not. What's the point? What is the point? There's I it's like I've made two universes where I suffer in both, when I could have just made this universe my own rules, my own laws, my own math, my own pace, and that's slowing down and not hurrying up for an outcome or attention. But I admit it's tempting to post shorts and or make a TikTok again, but then I'm like, in my mind, I'm already the future version of myself. And one of the things that I said in the direction I want to take as an artist video is that I don't wanna create something that will eventually make me feel claustrophobic. I don't wanna be suffocated by the thing that I created myself. And I guess this is me, the present me, attempting to save my future self from that. And yeah, when I think about it, everything that has brought me some kind of pleasure, it's I've taken them slowly, like eating and some other things that, you know what, I gained more pleasure in taking things or slowing down. Because if there are things in life that needs a quick reaction or a quick response, but then like right now, if I'm running somewhere, I wouldn't be able to watch these blades of grass swaying. And I want to watch the blades of grass swaying. And also, another thing that I thought of sharing that supports this discussion that we have is that the regrets, I only have 2 regrets actually in my lifetime. Number 1 is not having the ability before to show people how much they matter to me when they are still in my life. And number 2 is that I lived quite fast that I didn't have the time to really enjoy where I was. Fully enjoy where I was. I didn't. I'm always and I know for sure that this is also temporary. I won't always be here. Someday I'll find myself in the middle of my dreams materialized. And it won't always be this way, and I won't always feel the things that I'm feeling, or I won't always have summers in here. And I guess it's at this point of my life, I feel like it will be unwise to let go of the things without savoring them properly. And that's why I'm not in a hurry to get to my destination. Because me slowing down gives me time to evaluate what I have already done, and if it still resonates, and see what I can learn, and not just produce.